And indeed, indeed, it is that time, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to another edition of Marilyn's Cafe Society radio show right here on YouTube. And today is Saturday, March 7th, 2020. Is that the first Saturday? It is the first Saturday in the month of March. So welcome, everybody. Welcome again to the show. Well, what's happening? How's your week been? Wow, I tell you, it seems like this past week has been like a whole year, right? At least for me it has been, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Well, I'll tell you one thing everyone is talking about, and that is how all the bleach and antibacterial wipes are difficult to find these days. You know, people like me who use these kind of items regularly, like on an everyday basis, are kind of baffled. You know, what's going on? What's going on? But anyway, it's not only the wipes, it's the bleach and other disinfectants that have just disappeared from the shelves. And I guess it's all related to, you know, the fear of this coronavirus. And on top of that, the prices have just ballooned, right? What's with all this price gorging? You know, we, the consumers, should be protected from the price gouging. So will somebody please do something about this? Wow, why are we being punished? But anyway, on another note, can you believe that it's time to spring ahead already? If you live in one of the time zones where you actually spring ahead, tonight, before you go to sleep, set your clock 1 hour ahead so you won't be late for anything, all right? And yes, you'll lose an hour of sleep, but just deal with it, all right? That extra hour of light makes it well worth it. I think so anyway, because I love light. And speaking of light, everyone, save the date. That's right, and the hour. Save the date and the hour. On Saturday, March 28th, it's Earth Hour Day. And from the hour 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., you turn your lights out. Use no electricity. It's all an effort to save the planet Earth, right? And this year the theme for Earth Hour is also related to the plastic bag usage. And we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks, but I just want you to say that date, Saturday, March 28th, for Earth Hour, as we collectively come together as a race of human beings on planet Earth to save the Earth. All right. Well, let's get ready for some on this day in history. And we're going to start. I found some interesting ones that I think you'll like these. I'll just start with this one. On this day in history, back in 1939, Guy Lombardo and the Royal Canadians recorded the New Year's Eve favorite, Auld Lang Syne. And the recording is still being played right now, this day in the millennial, at parties and celebrations in all over the country, of course, to usher in the new year. And since then, you know, many others have recorded this song. Many other singers and musicians, they've recorded this song, but it's Guy Lombardo's rendition that is credited for popularizing the use of this Scottish song, Auld Lang Syne, here in the United States. You know the song, right? Should I give you a little bit? Should all acquaintance be forgot, and never come to mind. You know that song, yeah. All right. Also on this day in history, in 1965, in Selma, Alabama, a 600-person civil rights demonstration ended in violence when marchers were attacked and beaten by white state troopers and sheriffs. And um, it became known, that particular day became known as Bloody Sunday. Now, the group had planned to march 54 miles from Selma, Alabama to Montgomery, Alabama, the state capital. But just as they crossed or were crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge outside of Selma, they were ordered to disperse and then immediately attacked and beaten. Well, 18 days later, on March 25th, in 1965, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and 25,000 demonstrators completed that march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama, with protection from the United States military and the FBI. And on this day in women's history, since we are in the month of March, in 2010, Catherine Bigelow became the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director for her movie, The Hurt Locker. Now, before her nomination and win, only 3 other women had ever been nominated for Best Director Oscar. And the first one happened in 1975. It was Lena Wertmuller for her film Southern Beauties, and later in 1993 it was Jane Campion for her film The Piano, and then as late as 2003 a female director by the name of Sofia Coppola was nominated for her film Lost in Translation. All right, you ready for some cafe news? This is really interesting. You know, more and more businesses and people are implementing preventive measures like instituting travel bans, which affects the travel industry, offering more work from home options to workers, and conducting virtual and online meetings and conferences. Why? Well, listen to this. It's all because of that virus, and investors are still very, very concerned about this virus as well. In fact, the stock market has been up and down like a roller coaster all week long, ending with a slight increase on Friday. Of course, after the week of one day sinking stocks, the next day they came back up, and then those bond yields is a whole nother story. But the United States jobs report offers some good news, but the investors looked right past it. And of course, the result of the stock market is as follows. At the close of the market on Friday, March 6th, 2020, the Dow was down 256.50 points to 25,864.78. The S&P 500 was down 51.57 points to 2,972.37, and the NASDAQ was down 162.98 points to 8,575.62. Stocks that dropped included J.P. Morgan Chase. They were down $5.89 to $108.08 per share because the CEO is recovering from emergency surgery that he had earlier in the week. And Starbucks is down 85 cents to $75.34, apparently due to the virus outbreak. Also, ExxonMobil Corporation is down $2.42 to $47.69 because of the sliding oil prices. Stocks that are moving on up include Tegna Inc. They're up $3.56 to $17 per share. Reportedly, Gray Television is looking into buying that media company. Also, Big Lots Inc. is up $1.16 to $17.77, and that is, of course, amid the calls for changes to the board of directors. As for gold, well, it's up $4.40 to $1,672.40 per ounce, and oil is down $4.62 to $41.28 per barrel. Now listen to this. This trickle-down effect of the coronavirus is even disrupting the entertainment industry. it has caused the much anticipated annual South by Southwest Festival to be canceled. That's right. The 35th annual South by Southwest Festival of Music, Technology, and Film that's held every year in Austin, Texas, has been canceled by city officials in an effort to keep the city safe from the virus. Now, the festival was to have run from March 13th to the 22nd, with events planned throughout bars and party spaces across Austin, Texas, and at a crowded convention center. Now, apparently, city officials in Austin gave in to pressures from a petition, an online petition with some 50,000 signatures, and a growing list of tech companies that pulled out, including Apple, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. My goodness. Festival organizers reportedly are attempting to reschedule the event, but those familiar with the complexities of planning and tour routing these types of global festivals believe it is highly unlikely that this event will happen this year at all. Now, the cancellation of the festival now raises questions about the reimbursements for festival tickets, which I'm hearing could cost as much as $1,700. Not to mention travel reservations and hotel reservations and the whole anticipation of revenue generated for the city of Austin and Texas. Now, of course, the statement that was issued from festival organizers did not address how refunds or exchanges would be handled. So I guess people who have booked and planned on being there need to maybe go to their website to see if there's some kind of information there, or just kind of hold on and wait for a next statement or press release to come out regarding that. And by the way, last year's South by Southwest various events and had a combined attendance of about 417,000 patrons. Now, other large cultural events that have been affected due to the threat of the coronavirus include the Emerald City Comic Con. It's held in Seattle, Washington every year, and that's a city that's in the midst of an outbreak. Of course, it was set to begin next Thursday. Also, officials from Miami, Florida, have said that this month's Ultra Music Festival, which is a long-running dance event with an international audience, has been canceled. So stay tuned, everybody. This is really something. All right, and of course, we won't have any cafe talk on this evening. I know. We're going to get back into the swing of things. I promise. The show is a shortened version of the radio show, and it seems like this week it's going to be really short, people. But that's all right. We'll get back on board. Don't worry. So what I want to do is just once again remind you guys that there are opportunities to get your business, your service, your product, your brand, etc., associated with this particular broadcast. If you want to kind of reach out to another audience outside of what you may be doing already, this is a way to do it via this YouTube show, as well as our emails and social media and the website. So just send some information to producer@marilynscafesociety.com, and we'll certainly reach out to you that way and get that information to you. We're still trying to do this Christmas giveaway. Hopefully we can roll it out in July, that whole Christmas in July thing. So again, if you have product, service, brand, business, and you want to give yourself some additional exposure and reach another audience, just reach out to us and we'll get the information to you. We're also looking for show ideas. So if you have a unique story, an interesting story, you want to pitch something to us, just send that information to producer at Maryland'sCafeSociety.com, and we'll get back with you as soon as we possibly can. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I got right now. I promise you. But again, just stay with us. Stay with us. Remember, check out Twitter, Maryland's Cafe Social. Go to Facebook, Maryland's Cafe Society. Also, remember the website, Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. The blog. We blog once a week. Usually it's published on WordPress by Wednesday or Thursday each week. And this week's blog is entitled Strength to You. It's been a challenging week for me and for a lot of people that I know. And, it's just some words of encouragement this week, which will also kind of help inspire you to press on in all areas of your life. So check it out, Maryland's Cafe Society on WordPress. And also, of course, you can always check out some of the older recordings and shows right here on YouTube, Maryland's Cafe Society on YouTube. All right, let's check out what love is. Love is for this week, where he's very much in your thoughts. And of course, it's a cartoon for those who haven't caught on yet. Love is a cartoon that I snip out of the papers. And it shows a picture of the young lady, the Love is female, sitting at a desk with an in and an out box. And in the in box is a picture of her loved one. So again, it reads, love is when he's very much in your thoughts. Okay? All right, everybody. Well, I think that's it. Remember, if you don't do anything else this week, be sure that you live, you laugh, and you love, and celebrate women tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday, the first, is it the first Sunday? Actually, it's the second Sunday of March, but it's International Women's Day. And of course, March is Women's History Month. So we'll be looking at women's history for our On This Day in History segment going forward through March as well. But honor, respect, and appreciate and show some special love to a woman all the time, but especially tomorrow for International Women's Day. Okay, as always, it's a pleasure and a privilege, and we'll hang out again right here on YouTube, Maryland's Cafe Society on YouTube next week. Peace, everybody. Remember, spring forward 1 hour tonight before you go to sleep. Peace.